Welcome back to New Day. Live MMA presented by Excite Fight is back this week, September 16th at the Muckleshoot Event Center, and it features a star-studded lineup of the Northwest's best fighters. And representing his Muckleshoot tribe is knockout artist Shane White Eagle. Welcome to New Day.
Thank you for having me.
You know, I have never interviewed a fighter before, but I have to say you have a very, calming demeanor. Are you calm outside the ring usually? Just like that's how you are until you get into the ring?
Yep, then you hit the switch for sure.
And you hit the switch. I like it. So you grew up in Forks. How did you get started in MMA?
Well, I was logging at the time, and I had a buddy sign up for a fight in Spokane. He asked me to corner him, and I kind of just decided to hop into with him and see what it felt like.
Yeah. And it kind of just felt like the right thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from there I like the competitiveness of it, and it's just natural. You know?
It's just natural. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. What was the moment that you decided, though, that you said, you know, I've been in the ring, I've had a few fights, but I want this to be more than just a hobby. I could do this professionally.
About 4 years ago when I met my coach, Jeff Hoagland.
Wow, we're looking at video of you right there. It's not the ring, though. It's the octagon. What is
Correct.
it called?
Yeah, they typically call it an octagon.
Okay, because that's a huge area.
Yeah, nice big cage.
Wow. How do you train for this?
In the cage and in the open mat, you just, lots of practice, you know?
Lots of practice. You know what I think is so incredible about this? I mean, you're out there giving it your all. How long can some of these fights last?
Anywhere from 15 minutes to 25 minutes.
25 minutes of fighting. I don't think I would last like 2 minutes of fighting. That's some serious endurance.
For sure.
So how do you, I mean, do you run? I mean, how do you like fight friends to prepare for this? How does this work?
Yeah, as friends, as in teammates, that were just every day trying to kill each other with kindness.
Kill each other?
With our limbs, you know?
I love that. So take me through your daily routine, like what you eat, how you get ready for a fight.
When it comes to getting ready for a fight, there's the camp, which is typically about 6 to 8 weeks out, sometimes 4. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you get a short notice fight, so typically we try to stay in shape all the time so we can just be ready whenever we get the call. Mm-hmm. But it's just eating clean so you can always train and don't have to worry about getting injured.
What does eating clean mean? Just eating foods that aren't packed with like a lot of chemicals, or can you eat, like, do you eat meat? Yeah,
for sure I eat meat, but anything that's just going to slow down your performance, give you cramps and things like that.
Oh, that's good. Like, what gives you cramps?
I'd say like alcohol, right? Like it's going to dehydrate the body.
That's, you know what? It's going to be my biggest failure. So I hear this is one of the fastest growing sports in the world right now. Have you personally noticed a popularity spike?
For sure, especially the skill level. I mean, you see kids doing stuff that these professional athletes can do at the highest level. Yeah. And they're just growing up into it, you know. They're
growing up into it. Mm-hmm. This is incredible. You're a member of the Muckleshoot tribe. You have the tribe's support in these fights. Is it add sometimes some more pressure?
I mean, pressure builds diamonds, you know. So when it comes to representing the tribe and having the support, it's one big community, you know, a tribe. So they're going to have my back and help me prepare for war and keep me fed, you know.
Pressure builds diamonds. I love that. That's beautiful. What do you think it means to have Indigenous representation in this sport?
I think it's huge because naturally we're just warriors, right? We've always fought, and we're still here. We've been resilient. So it's kind of just in our blood.
It's in your blood, and it's something that when your family comes to see you, are they proud? Does your mom come?
Yeah.
What does she say about all this?
She's probably one of the biggest influencers. You know, she kind of gets scared. You definitely don't want to see your kid get hurt or anything, but you definitely want to see your kid excel in what they do, you know.
If I were her, I'd be watching it through my fingers. Yeah! So tell me about the fight at Muckleshoot, the event that's happening on Friday. How big a deal is this?
It's a pretty big deal. Last time I was the co-main event. This time I'll be the co-main event. Or I mean, I will be the main event.
Yeah,
sorry.
You'll be the main. You are the main event.
Yep, exactly. And they say the crowd, once you hear a bunch of screaming natives, it's amplified. Just some would say even louder than the Hawk Stadium, even though it's a small area.
Are there a lot of fighters?
Yeah, I believe there's 14 fights.
14 fights. Okay. And so when does yours take place? Is it kind of, you know, after all the other fights go on?
Yeah, it'll be number 14 of the night.
Okay. Yep. I'm gonna be thinking about you, sending some good vibes. Do you have your next fight lined up?
December 2nd, actually, we'll be back at Muckleshoot again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is there anyone you want to fight? Is there someone out there you're like, that is the person I want to take down?
At the higher levels and the biggest stage, for sure. As of right now, I'll take anybody.
Take anybody. All right, so when you call yourself a knockout artist, what does that mean?
People go to sleep.
When they get in the cage with you, they go to sleep.
Correct.
I love it. You know what? I've learned so much. Thank you for giving me the basics of MMA. Thank you for sharing everything you've learned, and wish the best of fighting. I don't want to say, what do you say to a fighter? Because on stage you say break a leg. What do you say to a fighter?
Have fun.
Have fun.
Yep, there you go.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, live MMA presented by Excite Fight is Friday, September 16th at the Muckleshoot Event Center. Doors open at 6 o'clock. The fights start at 7. An octagon of chain and medals is the only thing separating you from all the action. So get your tickets now before they sell out. All right, well, this next story might make you want to throw down. Seattle's been named one of the 15 rudest cities in the nation. We're going to tell you the criteria for judgment coming up.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Muckleshoot Casino.